Hey everybody, I'm back. Sorry it's been a little while since I've posted anything on here. It's taken longer between videos than I anticipated. I ran into some snags with understanding the cameras and how they work. So hopefully I have that all under control now. So this video here is going to be a video of my 76 Nova. It was my high school car. I sold it back in 1995 when I was a senior, and a friend of mine, she wound up with it. She owned it for 20 years, and I had bugged her for those 20 years to try and buy it back from her, and she didn't want to sell it. She was gonna do some work to it and everything. Well, 2018 came around. She decided she'd sell it back to me. So this video will be of kind of from the point of me going and seeing it for the first time in 20 years to current time. It'll be, the first part of it is when my brother, my dad, my son, and I went and looked at the car for the first time in 20 years. It's spent probably roughly the last 15 years of those 20 years in a barn. I guess depending on how you look at it, it would make the car a barn find. And then it goes to when we loaded it up on the trailer, and when we got back into town with it, I did a walk around of the car just to kind of document things because I'm redoing the car. I wanted kind of documentation of the whole project. I don't have too many other videos of the car right yet. I do have some pictures that I'm going to include in this video of work that I have done up to this point. I am kind of throwing a lot at this video because I wanted to do it earlier, but time got away from me and lack of experience in the camera got in the way. But here it is, May 5th, and I take a summer auto restoration class at the local tech college, and that starts May 11th. So that means class starts next weekend, and I would like to have everything kind of up to date for you guys. That way anything else that I post will be fairly recent. I am going to do some filming during each class and try and get that posted within a week of each class to just kind of stay on top of things. But the car is what kind of gave me my nickname of Tweety, just because the car is yellow, and when I was in high school I had a big stuffed Tweety bird in the back window, and everybody just started calling me Tweety, and everything's kind of in the past there, you know, kind of stuck. It's kind of another reason why I wanted to get the car back, because it just fits. As you can see in the video, it is kind of rough, interior shot and everything, but luckily I had two other parts cars that I parted out, of course, and one of them just happened to be a factory automatic on the 4 car. So I took the interior steering column out of that car, and that's going to be going into my car. Also, it is hopefully going to have a pretty healthy 396 in it for an engine. I'm not going to do anything. I say I'm not going to, but we'll see. I really don't want to do anything real drastic, high horsepower or anything with it, because I'm a guy. The more horsepower you put to things, the dumber you get, I guess you could say, and I don't want to take any chance of wadding up my high school car or anything. But back to the class that I take. It's 10 weeks, so there will hopefully be 10 weeks of footage on that project. So what it is just kind of a class that guys can bring their projects in and do a little bit of work. My son is the instructor of it. He's a body guy. My brother, he used to be the instructor of it before my son, and he's a body guy, so it just makes sense that they're instructors of it. But I'm going to be doing some filming during the class, like I said, and hopefully everybody else that's taking the class don't mind if I walk around and do a little bit of filming of some of the other projects that are going on in there, because I think you guys would enjoy seeing some of the projects that are going on. One guy, hopefully he brings it in again this year. He's been working on it the past couple of years. It is a early 60s Corvette that he is turning into a gasser, and that's a really cool project. I've been enjoying seeing how that project has been growing, and there's some other projects that are pretty cool that the guys are bringing in to do just little touch-up work and stuff like that too. So that will be future videos. Now back to this. There'll probably be some voiceovers in this video, kind of explaining what's what in the pictures. I don't have a whole lot of other videos of me doing work to the car, because I really didn't have any way of making the videos. I wasn't going to do a whole lot off my phone, and when I decided to kind of start toying with the idea of YouTube and that, it just made sense that I get some cameras and start making it to where I can film everything. My brother is also taking the class, and he is bringing his 70 Camaro, so I'm going to try and get some footage of him doing work to his car, because he does a really good job of explaining what he's doing and why he's doing it. So I think you guys would really find that excuse me, really find that informing. I tried to do a video about 2 weeks ago or so of him doing some work to his Camaro at his shop at his house, and that's when I realized that I didn't quite understand things the best. That let me realize that I had a lot to learn about the cameras. I thought it was going to be a really good, informative video of some work that he was doing to his Camaro, and my lack of experience made it to where I lost probably 95% of the video. Any of the footage that I did have made absolutely no sense without the missing footage. So we're going to go ahead and go that route and start with footage of him doing work to his car during class. I'm probably gonna go ahead and leave this video for you guys to see and get ready to line things up to get my car to class, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video and my future videos of the car. And if you want to see me struggle through any more videos or anything like that, you know, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a little bit of help with getting subscriptions numbers up there. So, you know, put the word out possibly, you know, if you like the videos and kind of like the sound of the direction I'm going with this channel, maybe tell some friends about it, go from there. You know, the only way from here is up. So that's what we're going to go ahead and try and do, is keep improving with each video and carry on. You know, the hot rod hobby needs to keep going. So if you're watching any of these videos, you kind of understand the hobby and everything. And if you don't understand the hobby quite right, very good, keep watching. You'll understand the hobby a little bit more with each video. Like I said in a past video, I plan on going to some local car shows, showing off other people's projects and just kind of putting it out there, because it's something I enjoy and I kind of want to see it keep going. So peace out. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Okay, everybody, are you ready for this? I've been waiting probably 20 years or so for this. Ready? Looky, looky what's coming home. Thanks, Gwen.
That's fine, he could be airing up tight. Or you need the extension cord, don't you?
Yeah.
Hand me up and get over a little first bit. Yeah. Want to be squirrel's far. Just go forward a little ways and bring the ass end over.
Let me get out.
Hold on, Tim. Hang on. You went down the wrong side.
I know I did.
All right. Pull ahead some more. He's all right. And then come back. Turn your wheels back. There. And come this way. Sewing machine?
What's that? Yeah. Okay, here's one of the pictures of the inside of the car after I got it back into town. So I figured I'd try a little bit of voiceover on some of these. That's from looking from the back window. This one here is from the passenger side door opening. As you can see, like I said before, Mother Nature kind of took the car over. But we're going to change that. It'll be nice. There it is sitting in the shop I was renting some space from. It's kind of where I started doing some of the work of at least tearing it down. So, and that car sitting there is my son's 3rd gen Camaro that might be in another video. There it is after my brother gave me the wheels that are on it. He took those off of his 70 Camaro, and now their new home is right there on my Nova. And let's see here. Once I got the seats and everything out of it, took the carpet out of it, I was cleaning it up. As you can see, luckily the floorboards are pretty much spotless. Thank God. I didn't want to have to get in and have to replace any of that. And there it is. We got the motor out of it, and as you can see, the heater core and all that's still on it. That's coming out. It's going to be just strictly a nice weather car. No heater, nothing. That right there, that happens to be my little helper. That's my granddaughter. She's the one that kind of keeps my drive going. She decided she wanted to take a nap at that time while my son and I were working on getting the motor and tranny pulled out of it. Big help. There it is with the front clip off of it. Got the heater core out of it. I think I've got all the wiring and everything pulled out of it at that time. It's going to get a complete rewire, new fuse box, all the wiring and everything new. And that there is a couple years ago when I took the class. That's loading it up outside the shop I was renting a spot in. Getting ready to take it out to the college, which is northeast here in Norfolk. That right there, I took the front stub out of it, put all new bushings and everything in the mounts, and kind of cleaned everything up where it all mounts together. There's the underside of the floor. I cleaned it all up, wiped it all down good with some degreaser and lacquer thinner and everything. And there it is, all covered in POR 15. That stuff's awesome. Everywhere that I could put it on, I've been putting it on. There it is again, out at Tech College. We had it up on the frame machine. We had to do just a little bit of pulling on it from what previous damage it had to have been shortly after it was brand new, from the way everything looked. That right there, my brother decided he was going to be the one to cut into it for the first time, because we didn't know exactly what was behind it structure wise, and that he was taking his time on doing the first cuts into it to make sure we didn't ruin anything. There it is with that patch out, so we could get a better look at it. The bad thing is there just isn't much for replacement panels that I can buy for this year for the 4th Gen Nova. They just don't make them, so we gotta make something work. And there's my son doing some thinking about how he was gonna do some trunk drop-offs and stuff like that. You know, we had to take the outer wheelhouse from a 74 Nova and make it work into this, so you'll see that in some videos next time. There's the floorboard again, all cleaned up, wiped down and all that. Getting ready to do some rust prevention on it. There it is. Got some more POR 15 on the inside of it now, and that's ready to go. So like I was saying, in some of the next videos you'll be able to see how I gotta kind of customize and modify some of the stuff to make it work, and I'll do some explaining in that as well. There it is. We got the quarter panel all cut off, kind of seeing what's behind it, getting an idea what we got to do. That was a couple of years ago when we first cut into it. And there we decided we were going to screw the quarter skin on it, kind of mark where we need to cut to merge the two together. Got to do that yet. We haven't merged any of that stuff together yet. Hopefully we can get some of that this year. We'll have to see how it goes. There is the 74 Nova outer wheelhouse. As you can see, it's kind of a puzzle. Don't pick apart my welding and everything too much. I'm not a professional welder. Never probably will be, but at least I can cover some of it up. There's another shot a little bit closer of some of the welding and patching I had to do. There's quite a few small pieces I had to make to fit into other spots to make it all work, but at least I had a lip to work with. That was the main thing, was getting the lip to be right for the quarter panel. There's another shot of That's there. That right there is pretty much the whole outer wheelhouse on the driver's side. I pretty much got that one all ready to go. There's just a little bit I have to do to it yet, but I can't do any of that until I fix a little bit on the rockers. That right there is just showing one of the spots in the wheelhouse that I had to cut out and weld in a new piece. I got a picture of that coming up here shortly too, of the piece that I had to weld into that spot. There it is. So that's gonna do it for this video. So until next time, class starts this Saturday, so hopefully I'll have some more stuff to show you. Appreciate you. Till next time.